since the day that you left. You took all my money, stole my vinyls from the shelf. You left me a bottle and a guitar with no strings. And while I'm here hurting, you don't feel one thing. You don't feel the hurt inside like me. And while I'm here crying, he slipped on you his key. And I don't wanna be alone tonight, so I'll be here till I've cried every tear. But my heart still feels the same. And this bar stool's been my new home ever since you went astray. But the wine don't take the same effect, and the whiskey's much too plain. But I can make it through the night if no one says your name. You don't feel the hurt inside like me. And while I'm here crying, he slipped on you his key. And I don't wanna be alone tonight, so I'll be here till I cried every tear. Yes, I'll be here in this barroom till I cried every tear.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Well, now that I'm legal, I can cruise up and down the road, burning at a rubber, seeing how fast you can go. I done let the horses out, now they're running all over town. I'm headed up to Lukenbach to see what it's all about. Yeah, Waylon and Willie singing in a country song, another pain song, train song, doing some good girl wrong. Rolling with the 6-string, looking for some feeling, nothing but the shirt on my back. That honky-tonk neons I started living way too fast. By the time we hit her third song, when she was walking in the door, she was a two-stepping to the stage, tearing up the hardwood floor. When she winked and tossed her hair, I saw the devil in her eyes, I swear. I'm stuck here in Lukenbach, I can't make it out of here. Yeah, Waylon and a Willie singing in a country song. Another pain song, train song, or doing some good girl wrong. Rolling with the six string, looking for some feeling, and nothing but the shirt on my back. That honky-tonk neon started living way too fast. Now that honky-tonk neon started living way too fast. Yeah, devil taught me I should have sped up and drove on past.
His name is Anthony Price. He is one of those young artists I talk about all the time that is keeping traditional country music alive. That is called Honky Tonk Neon, and before that, Till I've Cried Every Tear. And we'll have one more from Anthony in just a moment. Welcome to a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. We are on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is our website. We are broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I've got a great live show for you tonight. 3 hours of the best in new country music, a couple of great radio interviews. You're going to get to hear the stories behind the songs. First, from my good Canadian friend from Toronto, Canada, Mr. Jeff Orson, going to join us at the bottom half of this first hour. Then in the bottom half of hour number 2, Randy Cobb from the Sunshine State of Florida is going to join us on the program as well. You're going to love the stories behind the songs, and every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row. Who else does that in country radio? I do. So join me over here on TikTok. I am at Tim Kelly on Air, waving to that camera right now. I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook Live as well. And I want to give a big shout out to all of the other stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium. We are also on Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, LakeParadiseRecords.net, a great Sony Orchard record label. You can check me out on TV at CanyonStar.tv as well. And the show goes over to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, all the major streaming services, and a lot of links that I just added. I Googled the Tim Kelly Show 10 pages deep and added a lot more links where you can find the show as well. Just Google it, you'll find us. Anthony Price, one more time, and by the way, he's going to be a special guest on my show in a couple of months as well. The third one in the triple play for Anthony is called A Memory You Can't Drown on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Here I am once again, I'm here most every night, trying to drown a memory that seems to hang around. Well, the bar room is closing, and I'm drinking whiskey down. And when the barkeep yells last call, I'll order one more round. 'Cause last call means one more chance to get you off my mind, so I can face the lonely night with you not by my side. And when the dawning wakes me, I know what I will find, just another cold, cold heartache and a memory I can't drown. Bar stool, I hide out drink by drink. Your memory always finds me, so I'll just keep my seat. Well, the band keeps playing sad songs, that remind me of you. So when the barkeep yells last call, I know just what I'll do. Cause last call means one more chance to get you off my mind, so I can face the lonely night with you not by my side. And when the dawning wakes me, I know what I will find. Just another cold, cold heartache and a memory I can't drown. Just another cold, cold heartache and a memory I can't drown.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Why can't every day be Friday? Why can't I just quit this grind? Spending more time sitting on the highway than doing all the things I like. Get away from this 9 to 5. Boss is always giving me overtime. I swear the next time she walks in at 4:59, I'll be saying, beach, please, I could use a drink. I don't want to think or do anything on a beach, please. Laying in the sun, soaking up some rum. Can't be the only one who needs a beach, please. Sometimes you just gotta say beach, please. Left my bag sitting in the driveway, my coffee on the kitchen shelf. I really don't think I can take anymore unless it's a vacation all by myself. Please, please, I could use a drink. I don't wanna think or do anything on a beach, please. Laying in the sun, soaking up some rum. Am I the only one who needs a beach, please? Toes in the sand, mojito in my hand, mariachi band, dancing palm trees, floating on the waves, sucking up some rays. I just wanna stay on the beach, please, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta say beach, please. Some days things ain't gonna go your way. Grab a drink, just close your eyes and say, yeah. Beach, please. Sometimes you need a beach, please. Sometimes you just gotta say beach, please. I could use a drink. I don't wanna think or do anything on the beach, please. Laying in the sun, soaking up some rum. Am I the only one who needs a beach, please? Pour me something strong, turn some music on, get a little gone on the beach, please, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta say
three talented young ladies from the province of Canada. They call themselves Runaway Angel. That is called Growing Up, and before that, another great tune called Beach Please. Man, that sounds good. It was hot today in Branson. The full weekly weather forecast is at the bottom of the homepage of our website as well at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and down there you can also check out the full live interview schedule. They are soon going to be special guests on the Tim Kelly Show. Runaway Angel is where you can find them all over social media. Go tell them the Tim Kelly Show sent you, and they're going to be fun to interview. Three talented young ladies. I'm going to have a talented gentleman with me after this next song. His name is Jeff Orson. He is from Toronto, Canada. He's going to be my first special guest tonight, and then after that, we're going to play some more great music and have another great radio interview with Randy Cobb. So you guys are in for a treat tonight. It's going to be a fun night tonight of great country music on the radio. Around the Bend from Runaway Angel is the third song in their triple play. It is on the air right now on the Tim Kelly Show, live from KICR IndieCountryRadio.com, playing new country's best.
This road ain't always straight. Yeah, it can take you to a place you never planned to go. Let go of your fears. Let fate take the wheel. Around the bend, you might find something that you didn't expect, and it could be wonderful. And in the end, you'll find what you were looking for. Imperfect, beautiful, around the bend. Wrong way, down a one-way street. You got tired feet, and a tired heart. Close your eyes, and you'll find your way. Take a deep breath, and a leap of faith. It's out of your hands. There's a bigger plan around the bend. You might find something that you didn't expect, and you could be wonderful. And in the end, you'll find what you were looking for. Imperfect, beautiful, around the bend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Around the bend, you might find something that you didn't expect, and it could be wonderful. And in the end, you'll find what you were looking for. Imperfect, beautiful, around the bend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Imperfect, beautiful, around the bend.
To the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Triple Play Thursday. That means every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row, and I'm excited to play 3 from this next gentleman. He's my good friend Jeff Orson from Toronto, Canada. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, thanks, Tim. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program again. It's always a pleasure to have you on and play your great music.
Well, I love being on. I like talking to you.
Yeah.
Whether it's about Bass Pro or or country music or whatever it is. Always enjoy speaking with you, so I'm so excited to be back on.
Absolutely. Word on the street is I must have been there today. Bass Pro Shops, yep. I love hanging out there, and they got some great country music playing in that store too while we were shopping today.
They sure do. We have a real big one not too far away from me, and they always have good music playing there.
Something on my bucket list is to see Niagara Falls one of these days, and you are born in Niagara Falls, Ontario. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's my stomping ground, so if you're ever up this way, Tim, you'd be sure to let me know, and I'll make sure we get you the guided tour of the falls.
Man,
it's beautiful to see. It's been hot to here this summer.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to. It's really nice. It's nice to see in the winter when it's like all frozen and iced up with the lights on it. They do a winter light program. It's gorgeous, but summer's a nice time. It's much easier, much nicer to walk around in the summer there.
That sounds really good, man. That'll be a treat for sure. You started playing guitar at 6 years old. You got one for a gift for Christmas at the age of 6, it says, and then your older cousin kind of showed you the ropes and then left you to it.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly it. My mom and dad bought me I don't know, maybe from Sears or someplace like that for Christmas, and then my cousin he played fiddle, plays fiddle, banjo, and guitar, and he was always he loved country, Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison, that kind of era of stuff, and but he also played in Irish band, Irish music as well, reels and jigs and all that stuff. So he gave me a few chords, basic, cowboy chords as they call them, and kind of left me to it. And then I picked it up and played for a while, and then I put it down. And I picked it up when I was a teenager again, and then I've kind of on and off with music until 2014, and I've been playing pretty steady since then.
Yep, that is right. We've talked about this before in our previous interview that you got diagnosed with colon cancer, and you really started doing stuff right there in your hospital bed, and you had a gentleman, I think, next to you that told you were really good, and you started writing songs then, and now it says you got a catalog of over 100 of them. That is awesome.
Yeah, that kind of started out as a therapeutic thing, just having going through cancer and all the the surgery and all the different things that go with it.
Yeah.
And it turned out that I'm talking to you in Missouri today, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been quite a progression, and I've got a lot of songs now. I've got a book full of them, and some, I guess are more, I don't know if they're personal, but they're more ballads or things that probably aren't commercial, or maybe for like films or commercials or stuff like that. And then there's other stuff that obviously, like Bootleggers or Country Going On or whatever, which is kind of written specifically for radio. So try to have a nice sprinkle of everything in there. But it certainly was a funny thing that you end up having cancer and being on the radio. So quite a surprise.
Yeah. You've been in remission now for about 10 years, and that is great news.
Yep.
And so glad to hear that. And I hope you're still feeling great, man. And you are a great guy and a great artist, and it's always a pleasure talking to you. In fact, one song that we haven't talked about yet, and it's going to be the second one we're going to play tonight, is called Magic in the Moonshine. And every time I play that, folks love it. Man, I've gotten some good comments on that song.
Oh, well, that's great. Yeah, Magic in the Moonshine was I don't even know how I was writing in my back room here where I do looks out on some pine trees, and it's very, very nice spot to look out and write. And I came up with the line, there must be some magic in this moonshine, and I wrote it down, sang it into my phone, right? And then I just kind of picked away at it for a while, and it turned it into kind of a first date song, a young love first date song, and I just kind of progressed from there. But where I got that line from, I don't know, it just kind of came to me, and then I started writing on it from there, and turned into Magic in this Moonshine. It hit number one on Canadian Indie, and somewhere in the States number one on U.S. Indie. So I was really pleased with it because it's a slower tempo than Bootleggers is. But I guess people really liked it, so I was very proud of that.
Boy, they sure do. And in fact, it says in your bio that you began to build a fan base shortly after you got that clean bill of health. You've been featured in the Toronto Star. And your fans, it says they appreciate your music because it's straightforward. You've got a great straightforward style and it's relatable. Man, there's nothing better than that when other people can relate to the songs that you write and stuff, maybe a story of your life and things that are happening to you, but they can relate to it as well.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, I've had people come up to me, at performances and different things over the years, or after interviews, writing me and stuff, and saying, Jeff, I really like your songs, and I'm like, oh, thank you very much. What do you like about them? And they're like, well, first of all, I can understand the words. And I'm like, well, that's good. Two, they have, I guess, simple, understandable messages, and that. A lot of people, I guess, grew up in little white houses, because everyone, that did well here on CBC Country Radio 171 and a bunch of different things like that. So I guess I write stories hopefully that people like to listen to so far, and hopefully I can keep on doing that for a while longer anyway.
Oh, absolutely, man. I hope you can, as long as you want. I'll keep doing this show as long as I can, too. I promise you. And we'll do this interview thing again in the near future. Always a pleasure having you on. And I want to thank Robert Moody, too, for hooking us up. He hooks me up with a lot of great Canadian artists. And let's talk about that for a second. How about the country music scene up there where you're at? Man, it's just hopping right now.
It is. The amount of volume of new songs coming on the Canadian Country Radio on Sirius or other terrestrial radio stations is just amazing. And I see, Robert's running his own radio station as well there. And so you see the new releases coming out and whatnot. It's a pretty vibrant market, and it's really, I think, come back after, it kind of got devastated with COVID and no one was playing shows and touring and no one had any money to produce anything and stuff. Yeah. So, or not as many, I shouldn't say no one, many artists didn't because of that. But it seems to have come back, and wow, there's a lot of great, there's so many talented artists. It's just amazing to see.
I get that from all over the world. The music just comes in, and I did another interview for an Australian gentleman here not too long ago. I did it on a Friday night for me, but it was already Saturday afternoon for him because of the time difference and everything. But, yeah, I say this all the time, and I'm sure you'll agree that country music is universal, man. They love it in Belgium. I'm on 3 stations over there. We got Germany. We got Ireland. I'm looking at Russia. I've had 119 people this month have listened to 175 plus hours of the Tim Kelly Show.
Wow. I didn't know about Russia, but I know country has a market, I guess, in a lot of places. I didn't know the UK.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't know Sweden, Australia. Because I watch a lot of Australian programs on Netflix and things like that. That they have a good country market there, but I didn't realize how big it was, which it is. It's huge. You know how many country stations are in Australia? There's quite a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nice to see that it's not just kind of continental United States, but it's spread all over the world.
And I see you've been all over the world, too, in the past few years. You've done shows in Dublin, London, Glasgow, L.A., San Francisco, Denver, New York, Miami, Honolulu, and Mexico City.
Yeah, I was really fortunate to play a lot of those places. I had a really good road manager and person who always saw me work. So I was really fortunate to be able to go to those places, travel, and people enjoyed country music. So it's been a great experience and a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge market. It's the most popular genre out there and tells the best stories too, by the way, and that's great for songwriters like yourself.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. We've got some great storytellers inside. The people writing obviously for themselves and writing commercially for other acts as well. So lots of stories to tell. And as I said, there's so much new content coming out all the time. It's just amazing.
Yeah. I just interviewed not too long ago for the second time Amanda Kine. She's from Canada, and her friend James Downham. They just did a duet together as well, and we talked to both of them on the radio not too long ago. And I was telling them about a big award show that you have here, similar to the CMAs of what we have in the United States. It's the Canadian Country Music Association Awards, and I can sure see you being nominated for those one of these days, too.
Well, that would, I'll tell you, that would certainly be an honor for sure.
Yeah. You got your first radio airplay in the Canadian Maritimes. Tell us about that and kind of what that is.
Yeah, no, that's a great story. I was in Hong Kong and played a couple shows there. And when I was there, I was in a CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation song competition, which I did not win. But anyway, but the good news is that there was a person who had a radio show down in the Maritimes on the East Coast, and he wrote me. He heard my music through the contest. Mm-hmm. And then wrote me and said, would it be possible to play your stuff on my radio station? I have a radio program. And so the next thing I know, I'm like, yeah, sure. So anyways, like the time difference there, I forget how many hours, but it was a lot. And I said, we're going to be on the radio. I remember calling, my road manager was with me at the time. He said, hey, we're going to be on the radio in Canada for the first time. And he's like, oh, wow, that's incredible. Like I said, sit down, man. So anyways, that was the first time that happened, and what a great story it was. And then it just kind of rolled on from there.
That is awesome. You know, I just recently played an artist from Belfast, Ireland, and he was like, okay, what time are you going to be live on the air? And I told him how he could listen to the show and everything. He stayed up because of the time difference till 3:30 in the morning to hear his song live on this program, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I believe that, because they're 5 hours ahead, and then 6 hours ahead, 5 hours ahead from Eastern Standard Time from me, and you're Central, so it's 6 hours ahead. So yeah, that makes sense. But you know, I don't know. It's a hard thing to explain, but I think radio play and radio presence is part of, you know, singer-songwriters, I guess, career, or, you know, how would I say, mark their success. Mm-hmm. And so I certainly would do something like that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, and it's still, and you've been doing this for a while now, and it's still a pleasure and a thrill, isn't it, to hear yourself on the radio, your songs and all of that?
Oh, it is, for sure. I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. It's a lot of fun. I think it's infectious once you get the bug and you like doing it and it's fun. Then, you know, sometimes it's frustrating when you don't get the plays, or you don't get the stations, or whatever it is. But I've had a good time with it. I can't complain, and I've been real fortunate.
Yeah, you know, it's been that way for me too on this end of it in the last 12 years of doing this show. You know, sometimes you look at certain statistics and you think, you know, oh, nobody's listening. Why am I doing this for, you know, 12 people or whatever? But it's the emails that I get from Robert and other folks, you know, that tell me they are listening. I just recently got one on YouTube. The guy found me on YouTube, and he said, man, every song that you play is dead on great, you know, and what a great mix. And so, you know, and he's listening from another country too. And I thought, wow, this, you know, it's getting out there. And I know it by the emails that I get of people that want to be on the program, have their music played, and want to do interviews like we do on the show. And, you know, and the reason we do what we do on this end is to meet people like you through the airwaves, and one day hopefully in person, and maybe at Niagara Falls. You never know, but yeah.
Well, you never know, but that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. And it would be cool to see you perform in Branson. And if you ever get this way, or if you've never been, you'll love it here. It's kind of number 2 to Nashville in America for country music.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Branson, and I'd like to make it either later on this year or next year for sure.
Now,
there's a lot of great venues to play there. So
absolutely. Back in the day, there's this story about Branson having these bald knobbers around here, but there are a lot of bootleggers too back here. And you've got a great song called Bootleggers. I want to hear the story behind this first one we're going to play tonight.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a funny one in the fact that, you know, I mean, I guess I grew up with, like, kind of Dukes of Hazzard and, you know, those types of programs, right? And Smokey and the Bandit and stuff. But I guess a friend of mine, when he first came to Canada, he didn't have a lot of money, and so he just decided to distill some plums. So he built himself a still, and he started distilling a plum brandy. And he told me the story. I said, "How did it taste?" He says it wasn't bad. You know, you cut it with a little bit of water, or put some whatever in it, and he said it tasted pretty good. And that story stayed with me. Just the fact that someone was making their own moonshine on their apartment balcony down in Quebec, and it just always. And then I started working on bootleggers and the kind of memory that, and I'd done some reading about. Illicit distilling and whatnot in the United States and over in Scotland, and the song just kind of came together for that. And next thing I know, we had bootleggers.
Yeah, it just kind of fermented, didn't it?
It just kind of fermented. Yeah. I couldn't have said that better myself.
I love that, and what a great story. I love to eat plums too, and plum brandy or something like that. Man, that sounds really good.
Yeah. I've had it a couple times. Not moonshine, but like distilled, purchased. Yeah. And it's got a nice flavor to it, and pretty easy sipping. But I guess when you don't have a lot, you make it happen yourself. So I guess that's what he did.
Yep.
So,
well, and I've got a buddy. I
always stayed with me.
I got a buddy I just interviewed for the third or fourth time that has his own brand of whiskey too, out of Florida. It's called Bangtail Whiskey, and he's got the whiskey barrels and everything with his brand on it. So, wow. A lot of artists do that. George Strait endorses a brand of tequila and stuff like that. So there's always a market.
Yeah, there's a lot of people into it. No, absolutely.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in it right now.
Something different away from music to help you pay for the next recording. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. You're always looking to pay the bills however you can, that's for sure.
Well, we're going to try to do it with bootleggers. We're going to play it right now for our good friend Jeff Orson. He is on the Tim Kelly Show live with us on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
Cooked corn in a still in the Tennessee hills through the day so we wouldn't be seen. When it was done, we let it rest in some drums by a grove of dogwood trees. Then we jarred it all up, got it loaded in a truck, and we sold it from town to town. With some of this in your cup, it's bound to light things up. It sure burns when it goes down. We called it white lightning moonshine. Drink too much of this stuff, you're sure to go blind. High test, right gut, choose too many and one's not enough. Packs a punch that's harder than Schwarzenegger. We were young, small town, back road bootleggers. Oh. Wasn't too long till the sheriff caught on, sent his deputies to close us down. Though he was hit real well, we couldn't mask the smell of alcohol blowing all around. When his boys got done, there still was nothing but junk. All they left was the recipe. I made it just in time to the county line, but the law's still looking for me. We called it white lightning moonshine. Drink too much of this stuff, you're sure to go blind. High test, right gut. Choose too many, one's not enough. Packs a punch that's harder than Schwarzenegger. We were young, small town, back road bootleggers. It ain't ever done nobody no harm. Sipping corn whiskey from an old fruit jar. The stuff that folks all love, 'cause you don't need to have that much to get yourself one hell of a buzz. White lightning moonshine, drink too much of this stuff, you're sure to go blind. We called it white lightning moonshine, drink too much of this stuff, you're sure to go blind. High test, right gut, choose too many, one's not enough. That's harder than Schwarzenegger. We were young, small town, back road bootleggers. 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 We were young, small town, back road bootleggers.
His name is Jeff Orson. That is called Bootleggers, his brand new single. And man, what a great song. And you guys just got to hear the story behind it. Toronto-based singer-songwriter Jeff Orson. Great job, my friend.
Oh, thanks so much. Thanks very much for putting it on the air and taking the time to speak with me today.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing like a good drinking song in country music. And you got a couple of them here we're playing tonight for you.
Yep. No, there's nothing. You got your sad ones with your tears. You got your drinking songs, the broken-hearted ones, and your ballads, your love songs. But nothing like a good drinking song, that's for sure.
Absolutely. You're talking about ballads. I'm looking at you released a ballads EP back in November of 2020. Piano-driven songs, including "Pray," "Drowning," and other great songs. So, man, I love a ballad in country music, and the folks that listen to this program know that. And you just have to hear a few licks on a piano and a lot of classics like Ronnie Millsap's "Smoky Mountain Rain" or something like that. And you know the song before they start singing, huh?
Yeah. No, those. There's some beautiful ballads out there, but you gotta keep the beats per minute up. And if you're writing for radio, there's a lot of fast tempo or quick tempo songs. So you try. But I like writing ballads. If it was just up to me, I'd write them all the time. But unfortunately, it's not. And you got to write different things for different people. So. I think that's just the music business, trying to write and find an audience, you know?
That's why I started doing this show several years ago, this thing called Triple Play Thursday, because I like to showcase a variety of that. I like to play a song that makes you want to maybe get out on the dance floor. Nothing wrong with a drinking song either. We'll play one of those. And then maybe throw a ballad into the mix, to show the versatility of the artist and not only your vocal talents, but your songwriting talents as well, and telling great stories.
Yeah, well, as I said, I really enjoy writing those, and I got a lot of them, so quite a catalog of them. But I try and do both. Try and stay flexible, and as I said, try and do both.
Absolutely. Well, the world is noticing your music, and so we're going to keep playing it. But back in 21 and 2023, you were a recipient of the Red Carpet Awards in Holland in the Netherlands, and I'm well familiar with that. I got a lot of friends that I see post when they get nominated for that award show. That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, I was thrilled. I didn't know about them. A friend of mine in the early days of his radio program was nominated and said and nominated me. Said you should put in one of your songs. And I said, oh yeah, sure, okay. And so and I don't think I won the first year, but anyway, that was fine. And but he did for I think a radio announcer, a small marketer, under so many million listeners or whatever.
Yeah.
And so got nominated again, and then I was so surprised I won, and what an honor, right? Because I know how many songs, there's like thousands of songs submitted and hundreds of artists and stuff. So I was really thrilled, and then last year's win, I was at the breakfast table, and I thought, I wonder whatever happened to the contest, because I hadn't heard anything, and usually when you win something, someone sends you something, right? Or, whatever, right?
Yep.
And then it'd been the night before, I guess. And so I was looking online, and they hadn't sent out the announcement yet, and I'm like, there I was, right? So, so I was pretty thrilled about that. In fact, I had to call a friend to say, can you please check on the internet that I'm reading this correctly? And they said, oh no, that's and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I wrote them a thing. And then they sent out the official, the official announcement, right? And the award and all that, which was great. But I think it was pretty cool to be acknowledged because I listened to a bunch of those songs, and I know some of those artists, and they're very good and great voices. There's some phenomenal voices in there.
Yeah.
And to be able to pull out a win from that, I was pretty thrilled. Probably one of the highlights of my life anyway. So I was pretty happy about it. So I think the next one's October or something like that.
Yeah.
For this year, yeah. So, but obviously it's not October, so I haven't heard anything about that. So who knows? But anyways, it was quite a thrill to win them. So.
Oh, yeah. And, that's one reason I've never really wanted to put up a voting poll or anything like that, because it's hard for me to pick a favorite, and hard for me to pick a favorite on this Triple Play Thursday show, of the 3 songs that I play. A lot of times I have my own personal favorites, but, it's a tough job making a playlist because you guys are so good. There is so much untapped talent out there, folks. They watch these shows here in America, like America's Got Talent or The Voice on NBC, and they're just scratching the surface, aren't they? And I know you got different talent competition shows up there in Canada, too. It probably blows your mind what's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had 2 or 3 over the years, as well as the ones in the U.S. and whatnot, and it's fantastic. I mean, just go to Nashville and go to, Broadway and go into any place. I mean, you've got multiple acts playing all the time. Listen to the quality of that. I mean, there's some amazing, acts and stuff. So, I guess it's hard, but they have a whole crew of judges, I guess, and I guess they just make their way through all those songs, but that would be quite a task. But I was pretty thrilled that I won anyway. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we're thrilled to have you back on the program tonight. And one more thing before I play your next 2 songs is, where can folks find you on social media if they want to make connection with Jeff Orson?
Oh, sure. Easiest way is jefforsonmusic.com, website, songs, YouTube, everything. You can find me on Facebook, Jeff Orson, or Jeff Orson Music. You can find me on Instagram, Jeff Orson, or Twitter or X, Jeff Orson. So there's not a lot of Orsons in the world who are country singers, I can tell you that. And so I'm pretty easy to find. It's real simple. You're
easy to talk to, man. Thank you again for another great radio interview, and I look forward to our next one.
Oh, man, thanks so much for having me on the program. It's always a thrill to speak to someone from radio and kind of one of the hearts of country music. So I love your show, and thanks so much for having me on the program again.
Thank you very much. We are in Branson, Missouri, the heart of America, and what is also called the live show capital of the world. Always a pleasure to have Jeff Orson in our live show. This is his next song called Magic in the Moonshine, and then we'll play Growing Up Country for the top of the next hour on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. This new country's best on a Triple Play Thursday.
Took all my courage just to ask you out. Wanted to see what you were all about. I was nervous, you were kinda shy. I told a joke just to break the ice. But I noticed as the night wore on, all those first date nerves were gone. You took my hand and you held it tight. I knew then things would turn out right. Must be some magic in this moonshine, or all the stars in the night sky. Maybe it was our first kiss. I don't recall when feeling quite like this. Ain't it funny when two hearts collide? You give me yours and I'll give you mine. Oh baby, let's just take our time, 'cause what we're sipping's tasting mighty fine. Must be some magic in this moonshine. Must be some magic in this moonshine. Went for dinner, then we drove around. Parked up to watch the sun go down. Blake Shelton on the radio playing. We knew every word he was singing. Could have talked until the morning light. Really didn't want to say goodbye. Some moments you don't want to let go. I'm thinking this is one of those. Must be some magic in this moonshine, or all the stars in the night sky. Maybe it was our first kiss. I don't recall when feeling quite like this. Ain't it funny when two hearts collide? You give me yours and I'll give you mine. Oh baby, let's just take our time, 'cause what we're sipping's tasting mighty fine. Must be some magic in this moonshine. Now I'm hoping what lies in store are more nights like this. Girl, don't you keep me waiting too long. this moonshine, where all the stars in the night sky. Maybe it was our first kiss. I don't recall when feeling quite like this. Ain't it funny when two hearts collide? You give me yours and I'll give you mine. Oh baby, let's just take our time, 'cause what we're sipping's tasting mighty fine. Must be some magic in this moonshine. Must be some magic in this moonshine. Must be some magic in this moonshine.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Floated my sandbox down Shriners Creek. Took on water when she started to leak. Daddy just shook his head from the riverbank. Crashed my bike on Henderson's Hill and cut my foot plumb down to the heel. And Mama had to come and fetch me with the pickup truck. Had a lot of love, but man, I was short on luck. When we're growing up country, living and breathing that small town growing up country. Ain't no explaining, it just felt right, and I'm down for sitting all night, telling you what it was like to be growing up country. When we were growing up country. After all my chores were done, I'd hide in the corn as if I was hunting, shooting tin cans with my big brother's BB gun. Sometime later when that got old, we'd all head down to the fishing hole. I'd take a bobber and some worms and my granddaddy's bamboo pole. Caught a few for dinner and let the rest of them go. When we're growing up country, living and breathing that small town growing up country. Ain't no explaining, it just felt right, and I'm down for sitting all night, telling you what it was like to be growing up country. To be growing up country. And how were we to know those golden days wouldn't last forever? And when we grew up, life undoubtedly would change. Time used to go so fast when we were all together. None of us knew that nothing ever stays the same. And it's all just a memory. We were growing up country, living and breathing that small town growing up country. Ain't no explaining, it just felt right, and I'm down for sitting all night, telling you what it was like to be growing up country. To be growing up country. When we were growing up country. To be growing up country.
His name is Jeff Orson. He's my good friend from Toronto, Canada. That is called Growing Up Country. Before that, another great song from Jeff and Bootleggers, his brand new single for a triple play tonight. And Magic in the Moonshine, that was the second song. And I love that. Got some moonshine yesterday down on the landing in Branson, Missouri. That's a good place to hang out down there. They give you free samples of moonshine, and that was good stuff. So welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is our website, broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And again, thank you to my good friend Jeff Orson from Toronto, Canada, for being on the show tonight. And I'm going to have another great radio interview at the bottom half of this next hour. Randy Cobb from the state of Florida is going to be with me on the program, so you want to stay tuned for that. We got more triple plays coming up. I just booked a radio interview with this gentleman in the near future. His name is Styles, and the first song is called Ain't Done Yet. Boy, ain't that the truth. We're just getting warmed up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I got some land, got a house, a dog, a gold band on my hand. I got a truck that still ain't broke down on me yet. Going down the list, as I look around and start thinking about how I'm blessed and I lose count. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't ever seen a smile that robes you in like you did to me. I wanna spend the rest of my days with you on repeat. That's all I need. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. I never kick another cloud of dust, never turn another cold beer up. Just stay here, giving you my love, 'cause I ain't done yet. I've ran enough dirt road miles to take me to the moon and back. I've drank enough ice cold beer to fill every lake on the map. And I swear I've seen heaven's gates painted in a sunset. Yeah, I've checked about every box you could ever hope to check. But when it comes to loving you, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet. I ain't done, I ain't done, I ain't done yet.
Song number 2.
Told her I was headed home till the boys called my phone and I stopped for a drink. Yeah, 1 turn to 4, turned to a dozen cores, riding shotgun home with me. She was waiting on the porch and we had it out. Took the keys to my Ford and she pedaled down. It was a midnight taillight goodbye, getting real gone in a cloud of smoke. Took them Rocky Mountain blues, broken work boots, and my brand new fishing pole. She took my lucky Bass Pro hat, iced down 12-pack, and Friday night wrecked my world. I got no truck, no beer, no girl, no truck, no beer, no girl. No truck, no beer, no girl. Started looking for my phone, left it in the console. Can't even beg her to turn around. I got no one to hold, can't get drunk alone. Can't last chance chase her down, 'cause it was a midnight taillight goodbye, getting real gone in a cloud of smoke. Took them Rocky Mountain blues, broken work boots, and my brand new fishing pole. She took my lucky Bass Pro hat, iced down 12 moonlight, goodbye getting real, gone in a cloud of smoke. She took them Rocky Mountain blues, broken work boots, and my brand new fishing pole. She took my lucky Bass Pro hat, ice down 12-pack, and Friday night wrecked my world. I got no truck, no beer, no girl, no truck, no beer, no girl, no beer, no girl, no truck, no beer, no.
That is the second song in the triple play for Styles. His name is Styles Haury. It is Haury. And music behind that, if you want to go follow him on Facebook. And No Truck, No Beer, No Girl. There you go. And before that, another great tune called Ain't Done Yet. He recently signed to Jake Owen's record label, so congratulations to him. And he is going to be a featured guest on my show coming up real soon. Check out the full live radio interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The third song for Styles is called 100% on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Do I like a country song singing about a little small town? Do I like an old farm pond, neon bobber going down? Like riding round in trucks covered in mud, rust and dents, 100%. Do I like the sound of rain coming down on a tin-roof porch? Steal a kiss from my baby, do I want one more? Like I want a cold beer going down when a hot day ends, 100%. Am I proud of where I'm from? Kick up the dust till the day is done. Give my baby my whole heart. Can't turn it off once I start. Live by my roots and words in red. And love this life I live 100%. Do I like sitting around a fire pit with buddies in the fall? Flat bottom full of greenheads or big bucks on the wall. A home team ball, head over the fence, 100%. Am I proud of where I'm from? Kick up the dust till the day is done. Give my baby my whole heart. Can't turn it off once I start. Live by my roots and words in red. And love this life I live 100%. Yeah, 100%. Do I let it get out of hand every now and then? But do I know where I'm going when my days end? 100%. Am I proud of where I'm from? Kick up the dust till the day is done. Give my baby my whole heart. Can't turn it off once I start. Live by my roots and words in red. And love this life I live. Do I love this life I live 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
We can dance underneath the moon. Let the fireflies do that thing that they do. Roll down the windows, turn the radio on. Just hold me all night long. I need to pick me up, lost in your touch. I wanna chase that rush straight to your heart. You told me that you would, so come and get me good. I need a oh, oh, oh. 9 to 5, he's working overtime on me. We go from 6 to 9, he's got me stripped down to a T. That man is my obsession, and I'm guilty of confession. Oh, he's a 6-foot, 6-pack, 6-figure rebel with that slick back James Dean face of a guy. Got me praying on my knees, gives me reason to believe it's like he's falling straight from heaven, and he's burning like a pit. Sweet as forbidden fruit, but then he's salty to the taste. He's like the weatherman, he always knows just when it's gonna rain. He's a midnight daydream, keeping me wide awake. He'll take me higher, got me falling to the state of grace. He's a 6-foot, 6-pack, 6-figure rebel with that slick back James Dean face of a guy. Got me praying on my knees, gives me reason to believe it's like he's falling straight from heaven, and he's burning like a pit. He's a 6-foot, 6-pack, 6-figure rebel with that slick back James Dean face of a guy. Got me praying on my knees, gives me reason to believe it's like he's falling straight from heaven, and he's burning like a pit.
Her name is Zoe. That is Zoee. That is called 666. It's spelled out SIX and then the number 6 and then SIX again. If you want to check out that great song, 666. Man, I know that's crazy, but I love that one. Pick Me Up before that, and also we're going to do the third one in the triple play called Coastline Time from Zoe, Zoee. Go check her out and follow her on social media. She is fantastic. This is called Coastline Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Wheels rolling, going down the interstate. Feels nice, driving in the slow lane. Taste the salt in the midnight air. 4 more miles and I'll be there. I need a little coastline time, sitting in the sand, sun in my eyes. White waves crashing, paper kites dancing with a warm wind and a pastel sky. Call up a couple friends of mine, beach bonfires with a bottle of wine. Stars in the sky shining on a high tide. All I know is I need a little coastline time. Feels humble, tumbling in the summer surf. The ebb and flow is in my soul, and it always works. No stress left it in the city lights. Walking the pier here reminds me why I need a little coastline time. Sitting in the sand, sun in my eyes. White waves crashing, paper kites dancing with a warm wind and a pastel sky. Call up a couple friends of mine, beach bonfires.
I found me something better to smoke. I quit that local bar 'cause I found me a honky-tonk scene. I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. I ain't a do-right, walk the line, 9 to 5, same routine. Hell, I'm an all-night bona fide good time, know what I mean? I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. Said the neighbors called the cops last night about 2:45. Here come the headlights of the dry blue lights looking for me. Oh, he said, buddy, what you doing? I said, don't you throw your book at me. I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. Lord, I need a do-right, walk the line, 9 to 5, same routine. Hell, I'm an all-night bona fide good time, know what I mean? I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. Gonna find it. For the next new thing.
Song number 2.
Hope you had a good flight. I hear Cabo's nice this time of year. Bet you're having the time of your life. Glad you made it there. It's good you're having some fun before you move on out to Santa Fe. Me, I'm doing all right, I guess. Really nothing's changed. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. All my friends come around, wanna go out on Friday nights, but I just tell them no, I stay at home and turn out the lights. If you ever wake up thinking about us, wish you hadn't left, honey, just head my way, I'll always be here by myself. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. If you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. I'm still in the state you left me in. I go a little crazy now and then. That's about as far as I've been since you've been gone. Oh, if you ever go and change your mind, I won't be hard to find. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. Hope you're doing great. I'm still in the state you left me in. Hope you had a good flight. I hear Cabo's nice this time of year.
He is an alumni artist of season number 6 of NBC's The Voice. He was on Team Blake, and he is my good friend from Texas, Jake Worthington. We have watched him perform, my wife and I, many times over at the Southbound Bar and Grill in Springfield, Missouri. If you get a chance, I highly recommend going and seeing Jake Worthington in a show. He will turn any venue into a honky-tonk. He makes real traditional country music, if you like that, and most of the folks that listen to this program do. Hey, I want to welcome all the new folks listening to us over here on TikTok. I'm looking at the screen right now. Lots of people are joining. Tap the screen there. Give us lots of likes, lots of hearts. And we'll be on tomorrow night as well. We call it New Music Friday tomorrow night. That happens live at 7 p.m. Central Time. Great to have you all tuned in tonight, though. I'm also live on Facebook. There's a QR code down to the right of me, and YouTube as well at KICR Indie Country Radio. Scan that QR code, download the Tim Kelly Show app, and if you walk away from the computer, you can take the audio with you wherever you go. Even plug it into your Bluetooth in your car and listen to us while you're driving down the road. Don't text and drive. Be safe, folks. We want to have a great and happy and safe Labor Day weekend. Tomorrow night's the last show before Labor Day, this coming Monday as well. So lots of people are going to be out on the roads. We hope you have a safe one. This third song in the triple play for Jake Worthington is called Lot of Room to Talk. I don't have a lot of room because I got another interview that I'm going to be listening to, and that was pre-recorded. Randy Cobb is going to be with us live from Florida here in just a moment after we play one more from Jake Worthington. A Lot of Room to Talk on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
There's an echo in this room. just won't let me be. All the angry words to her, they keep coming back to me. I can hear them in the hall. Yeah, they're bouncing off the wall. I can't believe it's come to this. All this emptiness and a lot of room to talk. I should have listened more to her. Lord, when she was still around, I guess I got what I deserved. I sure do hear her now. What good is pride now that she's gone? When did our house stop being home? Now there's too many what ifs, opportunities I missed, and a lot of room to talk. I always thought she'd be around. I never planned on missing her. But in this new life that she's found, it's left me lost for words. There's an echo in this room until it goes away. I'll look into the past and learn from my mistakes. I'll admit it when I'm wrong. I'll find the strength and I'll move on. Maybe I can grow from this, but for now it's emptiness and a lot of room to talk. Ooh, maybe I can grow from this, but for now it's emptiness and a lot of room to talk.
You're listening to The Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Triple Play Thursday, so that means every artist on the show gets played 3 times in a row tonight, and I am glad to have 3 songs from this next gentleman. My second guest on the program tonight, his name is Randy Cobb. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the show tonight. I've been looking forward to this. We have spoken extensively before this radio program and kind of gotten to know each other already, so it's good to have you on.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here, brother.
Good to have you. You are from the great state of Florida, the Sunshine State. How about that?
Absolutely. Yes, I am.
I bet you get
currently reside in
Go ahead.
Yeah, I currently reside in Alabama.
Alabama.
I grew up in Florida, sure did.
Okay, awesome. I was telling you, my wife lived in Boaz, Alabama for a little bit, so that's good stuff. And the great country music group Alabama, one of her favorites and one of mine too, started in the 70s. Can you believe it?
Yes, it was a great group.
Yeah.
60 number ones, I think, somewhere around there.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome group, man.
Yeah, you betcha. You are awesome as well. In fact, you were telling me that, you pitched your stuff to a record label a long time ago, and but then you kind of stepped away from music and back during the pandemic, but I'm sure glad you're back.
And I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back writing and recording.
Yep.
Just got a new single we dropped to all the digital markets, and a new video out to all of your social media markets called "Not on Me."
Mm-hmm.
Real excited about this release.
Boy, I am too. In fact, so excited about it that it scrolled across my YouTube feed here several weeks ago, and that's the reason we're doing the interview tonight. Because of that video, I thought, this looks like this guy might be able to sing just about the looks of you. And I click on it, and I was like, wow, this is really, really good stuff. And it's kind of a song about what's going on in the times that we're living in, but, it's not real political, but, it tells exactly what's going on and gives us hope for the future, that's for sure.
Absolutely. It does.
So, tell us about that song. The reason I love doing the interviews is the stories behind the songs. How did that come about, and who wrote it? Who co-wrote it?
Not on Me. I started Not on Me during the I call it the pandemic. Because at the time I had a thriving business. I was a truck driver. I had 3 semi trucks. I was a car hauler, and when they come out with the COVID, and the pandemic thing, it devastated the car industry.
Yeah.
A lot of us smaller business owners, man, it put us right out of business. Man, we just couldn't survive, not being able to haul, not be able to haul our vehicles around. So
yep.
Dealers went under, dealers stopped hauling, and, it affected us greatly. And not only that, I caught the COVID. I got real sick. My older brother caught the COVID, and it killed him. I also took the life of my mother.
Wow, that is terrible.
While I was sitting there on the couch, when I caught it, they're telling us we got to stay home, and we couldn't work, we couldn't gather with our friends and loved ones, and while they're out there doing whatever they wanted to do, the politicians.
Yeah.
And then ushering thousands over the border. And all that stuff is on us. All of that stuff we have to pay back.
Yep.
So, that's where, the idea come from. And I got had the melody and part of the song start, and I got with some of my buddies, Jeff King and Jeremy Kendrick and John Joyner, and we all put our heads together, and we knocked that thing out of the park.
That is awesome.
That's how that song was written.
Yep, you sure did knock it out of the park, and I was just looking on your timeline on Facebook that Jeff King said that you guys have known each other for about 15 years, and he give you kudos as a songwriter, and I love that process, man. I love to talk about it all the time because that's a talent I don't have, but you've got a story, man, and we got a similar story kind of back in September of 2001 when 9/11 hit. I was selling cars at a Nissan dealership in Oklahoma where I lived for 20 years, and it shut everything down as soon as the towers got hit. Nobody was buying cars, that's for sure. And gas went over $2 a gallon, which was high back then. It's a lot higher now, but it was just a crazy time. And then in the pandemic, I got it too. Me and my wife both. We were sick and quarantined for a couple of weeks, so it cost us some money. And, it's sad that you lost your brother and your mom, and unfortunately we lost some great country music artists due to it too. I think it took out Charlie Pride, Joe Diffie, and probably others I'm missing.
Absolutely it did.
Yeah,
100%.
Was a
Terrible
shame.
time.
Yep. And I know up in Canada, I interview a lot of Canadian artists on this program and get music from up there all the time, and they were shut down even longer than us here in the United States. But one thing that did happen from it that was maybe good, if you'd say that, was that the music never stopped. People kept writing songs. They could get in the recording studio by themselves and not anybody else around and make these songs, and the music kept coming into my email during that period. So that's when I knew I had to get back into radio because I'd taken some time away when COVID hit too.
Sure, absolutely.
So,
people had a lot to write about, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sure
it inspired a lot of us, a lot of our like-minded people, man, to get in there and put the pen to paper and put down, what we're going through at the time.
Absolutely, and I'm sure glad I kept going because I got to meet you, brother.
Absolutely, man.
We made the connection with this video, and I reached out to you, which is, I know, unheard of when a radio person reaches out to somebody because they saw something scroll across YouTube. But I'm like, I checked out your other music, And I'm like, if I could get 3 good songs out of this guy, I could do an interview with him real easy, and we could put you on Triple Play Thursday. And we've already done that as well, where I play 3 songs in a row from every artist, and we're doing it again tonight live on the interview. So that's awesome.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate doing it. I did this show a long time ago, started it. I don't care if it's a male, female, whoever, a band, group, whatever. If they got 3 quality songs, and I like to hear some diversity in the music, and you've definitely got that. Your song Amazing is a great ballad, and I love a ballad in country music. I say that all the time on the radio. Then I could definitely, showcase your talent, and you've definitely got that it factor in country music.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you saying that. I wrote Amazing about this lady that was in my life at the time, man. I'll never forget. She was just close to my heart, man. And we were just kind of sitting around the house one morning, and I had this melody I come up with, man. I just remember just looking at her and just being in awe and just being in love and just that feeling, just come over you.
Yep.
Probably about 10 minutes, man. I had that thing done. It was pretty awesome the way it happened.
That is amazing right there, and that's the title of it. But, to put something together that quick, I've had artists all the time tell me that they're having a hard time finishing the song. They need to get back in there and record it. They've held on to it for a couple of years, whatever. But sometimes it happens just that quick. 10 minutes, huh?
Absolutely. Sometimes it does happen just that quick.
Yep.
And other times and what they're saying is true. Sometimes, man, you have something really good hit you, and then kind of lose it, or you don't like the direction. So instead of pushing, just kind of lay back and let it happen naturally. To me, that's when you have a better outcome of the song, when you just don't push. If it just comes, it comes. But if you make it, sometimes the message ain't quite as clear as it needs to be.
Exactly. Well, let's take a trip way back in time, way before 2020, and talk about when you got started and what you used to listen to, maybe growing up in country radio, and what made you want to do country music.
When I was a kid, my father was a terrible alcoholic, and so when my mother and father separated and divorced, my mother wasn't really able to take care of us like she wanted, and my father got custody of my older brother and I. So my father, though, was still having all the isms of alcoholism, and he just didn't let that go, man. So I ended up kind of living in like a foster home situation, going home to home. I lived in 16 different places in 1 year when I was about 11 or 12 years old.
Wow.
But, so what I learned to do was write poetry to deal with what was really going on in my soul, man. Because obviously I was scared to death and really hadn't too many people to talk to, and it's kind of how I coped with what was happening,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I got the bug, and then later on in life, I picked up a guitar when I could afford to get one, and started writing real songs.
That is awesome, man.
That's kind of how it happened.
I've done hundreds of these interviews, and I've never had somebody tell me that they've lived in 16 different places within a year. You are a strong person, and helping other people by what you've gone through is why you do music too, isn't it? Because, it not only helps you heal, but when you put these words to music and melody, other people can relate to it and benefit from your situation, and it helps them heal what they're going through.
Absolutely, man. I'm the same way. I connect with music.
Yeah.
100%, man. So it's the same way with everyone. I get, man. Music is a love language for everyone. It can touch you in so many different ways. You can relate to it in so many different ways.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I try to write about real life situations. Actually, I don't try to. That's what I write. I write what I live, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people can connect with that when you write in such a way.
Yep. I just interviewed the great Wade Jennings, Waylon Jennings' grandson, here not too long ago, and he worked in the cotton fields there in Texas for a long time, and he's only been doing music for about 12 years now. And he got into alcoholism real bad and drug addiction and all those things, and of course his grandfather was, had those issues too back in the day when he was alive. And he's just real about it, you know, and he's overcome that now, and he's got 6 kids, and he wants to be a good dad to all of those kids. And I know you're the same way, you know. I don't know if you have a family or not yet, but, you know, you're out there on the road quite a bit. But, you know, it is something that you'll never forget, of course, and it's part of your life now. But, you know, when you make those changes and do the right things, man, great things happen for you. And I believe that's what's getting ready to happen for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
yes.
Yeah. And, you know, boy, going through that, what you went through as a child, you know, my parents got divorced, and I'm the oldest of 5 boys when I was a teenager, and it was hard, but, you know, it benefited in some ways too, because I learned to cook. You know, when Mom wasn't around, a lot of times I would cook dinners for the younger boys and stuff like that, my younger brothers. So, you know, there's different ways that it makes a man out of you when you go through a lot of that stuff.
Oh, 100%. That makes you, you know, you don't have, you have to learn how to do things on your own when you grow up a little less fortunate than others, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. You know, I love the video to your song that we're going to play here in just a minute, Not On Me. Tell us about the process of shooting a video and where you shot that at.
Well, we shot that video in Crenshaw County, Alabama, and in Santa Rosa County, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Love that. And so tell us about the process of that, though. You know, did you were you in charge of all the directing, or did you have somebody help you along the way in doing all that?
For the most, well, I did a lot of direction on the video, on the song.
Mm-hmm.
But I had some help on that as well. We had a whole team together for that.
That is awesome. Well, I love how it turned out, man, because it stuck out to me when I watched it. That's what made me want to reach out to you, man. I'm sure glad I did.
I'm glad you did too, sir, man. I'm extremely happy with the way the video turned out.
Yep.
I mean, we kept to the storyline of the song, and I think it's very powerful.
It is, and I'm going to play it right now. If you can hang out for just a little bit longer, we want to come back and talk some more to Randy Cobb. This is his latest single out to radio called Not On Me, and you can check out this great video on YouTube as well. Right now, he's on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
Firing up my pickup, I'm on my way to work. 8 to 5 just to get mine, living life for what it's worth. Now I'm down to my last dollar, last cigarette. Still worried about tomorrow, but I ain't giving up yet. Preacher, damn it, I'm gonna preach. Everybody wants to get there fast, got a soul for you gonna read. You've got your hands out, but these handouts ain't for free. No, baby, not on me, baby, not on me. Oh, us backwood boys are yelling, not on me. I know that's what you're used to, but it's time for things to change. This living off the back of the working man's the wrong way to earn your pay. We learn young how to do it. This is how we were born and raised. We wake up, go to work, make it home, go to church, love God, family, USA. It's your way, and I'll keep doing it mine. Ain't always that easy, but it works for me every time. You've got to get up, man. I've given all I think I can give. Made by the sweat of my brow, forged me the life that I live.
name is Randy Cobb, and that is C-O-B-B if you want to check him out. We'll talk about your social media here in just a moment, but that is your latest single called Not On Me. That is so well done, and you guys got to check out the video on YouTube as well. Congratulations on this song, man.
Thank you so much, man. We're very proud of this release.
Well, I would be too. You know, it's a process making music, but you know, when something this great happens, and I feel it is great, and we call it New Country's Best around here, then you know, it gets you excited, and you can feel the excitement and you know, and the receptive part of it, of what folks are feeling about this song too. And you've probably already seen that.
We are seeing a lot of positive results from the release. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
yes.
you know, it's hard work making this music and making country music, but it is a rewarding process when you have a good song like this in the mix. And boy, this is so good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You're not new to this industry. I had actually saw one of your songs scroll across my feed a while back, but it was about 12 years old. I think it's called Childhood Memories. And so, you know, I like to play the new stuff and get it out to the folks as quick as we can. But I was definitely impressed by that song, and so I'm glad I found these others come across my feed as well.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Childhood Memories. I wrote that song about, probably about 13, 14 years ago. I sure did.
Yep.
Yes.
And we just got to hear the story of your childhood, and that touched me, man. I'm telling you, that is a great story. And I'm glad that all of that, you know, for you is in the past and you're on to bigger and better things, my man.
That's correct. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So where can folks reach out to you if they want to find Randy Cobb on social media and check out some more of your great music?
Well, I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I do have a Facebook page. Also on YouTube. I'm on X as well. And my call name there is Randy Cobb Music on all that. You can get me at Randy Cobb Music on any of those social media outlets.
Okay, and Music by Randy Cobb is your Facebook page. I know I follow that one all the time. And now that I do my show on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, I try to go into Facebook and tag everybody as they're on the air so you can come in and listen live to your music as well. And then, of course, the recordings go over to YouTube, and then we send you out to 10 radio stations after the show's over tonight.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that so much.
Yep. You know, and I'm sure you'll agree with this, that country music is universal. You're helping people from Germany, from Belgium, from Ireland, all of the stations that we're on all over the country and all over the world, you know, by your story and sharing that. A lot of people have probably, that you won't ever meet, maybe going through the same thing that you did as a child.
Sure.
Yeah. Or as an adult.
Absolutely. I hope nobody has to go through those things that I've went through as a child or as an adult. But I think you don't dwell on it, you know, and wallow in that. I think it makes you a stronger person, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it's the simple things that me and my wife talk about. You know, we never take each other for granted. That's our saying. And, you know, don't sweat the small stuff, you know. And it's those daily things, those small things that you can do for somebody on a daily basis that seem to make a big, big difference.
100%.
Yeah. So
I don't think you really ever forget those things, atrocities that happen to you, but you can sure can make you a stronger person.
Yep.
I never use it as a crutch. Never. I just use it to try to be stronger, man. And I didn't want my children to ever have to experience those things. I use that as power, man. I'm not going to let that happen. We're going to move forward. We're going to be bigger and better than that.
I love it.
How I looked at it.
Your song "Amazing," you just talked about how it was about a girl that you know, was amazing to you. So that's an easy title there, and a great song as well. I love that ballad. "Alabama Sticks," though, is the third one we're going to play, and you spent some time in Alabama, so I'm sure that's where the song came from.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of that song was written on days past that I could reminisce as growing up. What we did as, you know, as kids or young adults, or probably some into my adult years. You know, just. I'd say raising a little hell and just having a good time, man,
Yeah.
in the backwoods of Alabama.
I love that. Raising a little hell.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Well, Randy Cobb, you are great, man. Keep in touch, and let's do this again real soon.
Absolutely, man. I'd love to.
You bet. And have a great fall now. We're getting into fall and hopefully some fall weather. But if you're ever on the road and you want to and you're coming through Branson, be sure to hit me up. I'd sure love to meet you in person and we can hang out.
Absolutely, Tim. I sure appreciate you having me on your show, man. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. The song is amazing. The artist is amazing. His name is Randy Cobb on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Triple Play Thursday.
How I love your face. How I love your smile, it lights up a room like a neon glow from a harvest moon. When you laugh, it's free. When you stare at me, it flies to my soul like a ghost wind from your heart of gold. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. This thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. All this ain't pretend. You're my very best friend. You stand by my side when the weather vane spins from those hurricane winds. Come and dream with me. Close your eyes, you'll see how forever feels as we hold hands through those daisy fields. I never want to lose this or do anything to bruise this. Hey, this thing will last us all our days. What a gift to find this love of yours and mine. It's so amazing. All our days, what a gift to find this love of yours and mine. Oh, what a gift to find a love like yours and mine. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Riding shotgun in a four-wheel drive. There's a full moon blaring on this Alabama night. Me and my boys looking for some fun, raising hell, chasing tail in that midnight sun. Turned left by the field, parked by the gate. Heard Waylon and Merle, Keys, Whitley, then some Blake. Jumped on over, walked on in, and I said, my name's Randy, these boys are my friends. There were angels around, trouble in their eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs. Dancing around, beers in their hands, by the water, by the fire, man, they were raising some sand. And I smiled at one, she winked back at me. Next thing I knew, she was teaching birds and bees. What a night to remember, never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sits.
country little cuties way out here in the trees. Me and my boys looking for some fun. What a time that we found under the midnight sun. That's the way it goes. Stuff is for real when you're riding shotgun with your buddies by a field. What a night to remember. Never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks. There were angels around, trouble in the eyes, with their pretty flannel shirts and their cut-off covered thighs, dancing around, beers in their hands by the water, by the firemen. They were raising some sand, and we couldn't believe we had come on such a dream with these country little cuties way out here in the trees. What a night to remember. Never forget all the fun that we found in those Alabama sticks.
Third one in the triple play is called Alabama Sticks from Randy Cobb. Go check him out on Facebook at Music from Randy Cobb. He's hanging out with us tonight on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping in, man. We are loving your music. The audience is going crazy about it. I'm on TikTok Live. Got 651 likes over there for that. And folks are getting really excited about hearing Randy Cobb's music. That is for sure. I was excited to have him on the program tonight. Thanks for doing the program, my friend. Appreciate it. Welcome to hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are live on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. One more hour of this live show. We'll call it 60 minutes of New Country's Best, and we got some more great triple plays straight ahead. This next artist is hanging out with me live on Facebook right now. He's my good friend CJ Roberts from Arkansas. His 3 are going to kick off hour number 3. The first one is called Whiskey Lady from CJ Roberts on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Like a thief in the night, the lady has taken my youthful appearance from me, turned me into somebody, Lordy, I never thought I could be. She's been with me down so many roads, from Detroit to old New Orleans. I swore every day that I'd leave her, oh, but she's got a good hold on me. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me. Oh, but you're all I have. Whiskey lady, don't you go. She was with me that night down in Baton Rouge when I got into a barroom fight. The sheriff of the parish locked me up in his jail. I cut a Cajun with a bone-handled knife. But when I got out, I took her back. The trouble started all over again. My life's not the only one she's ruined. She's knocked down a lot of good men. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain.
Loving you's gonna kill me, but you're all I have. Whiskey lady, don't you go. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me. Oh, but you're all I have. So whiskey lady, don't you go. Oh, whiskey lady, you're driving me crazy. You fill me with sadness and a whole lot of pain. Oh, whiskey lady, loving you's gonna kill me, but you're all I have.
Song number 2.
Everything I do seems to make her cry. So I'm sitting on our deck and wondering why. The cold PBR in my head, all this beat up old guitar feels like a long lost friend. But I'm right as rain, and I burned every letter in my last name. I was raised by some good old boys that felt the same damn way. Yeah, they were right as rain. They were right as rain. Yeah, they were right as rain. They were right as rain. I believe I'll head on down the road. She's made it clear she don't need me no more. Lord knows she ain't my first mistake. Oh, but somehow through it all I stayed right as rain. Yeah, I'm right as rain, and I'm damn proud of my last name. I was raised by some good old boys that felt the same damn way. Yeah, they were right as rain. They were right as rain. Yeah, they were right as rain. They were right as rain. They were right as rain. Lord, right as rain. They were right as rain. Yeah, they were right as rain. Yeah, those Leesville boys, they taught me everything. Yeah, they were right as rain. 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 Yeah, right as rain. Lord, right as rain. God knows those Leesville boys, they taught me everything. They were right as rain. Yeah, they were right as rain. Yeah, we're right as rain. Oh, right as rain. Oh, right as rain.
His name is C.J. Roberts. He's from the great state of Arkansas, and I had a great radio interview with him last year, or maybe early this year, when I was broadcasting on Saturdays live from the Pierce Arrow Theater in Branson for the Nashville Roadhouse Live show. And he's wanted to be on the program again. I do not have a problem talking to my good friend C.J. Roberts. We'll get that scheduled, and we'll let you know when that's going to happen. Right now, he's happening on the radio. Right as Rain and Whiskey Lady, the third one in the triple plays, his latest single called I Found You. And I was just telling people on social media, hey, you found me. Now we're going to play I Found You from C.J. Roberts on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
The winds of time keep blowing. My age is finally showing. The hard road and the troubled life I've seen. I've met a lot of lonely faces in some God-forsaken places. Compromised my pride when times were lean. And I found you. And I found truth, and you made life worth living again. That's what you do. Darling, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way. What I thought were good times was me half out of my mind. Whiskey was just self-inflicted pain. Was a woman, man, she drove me crazy. Then the cocaine made life hazy, left me standing all alone in the pouring rain. Then I found you, and I found truth, and you made life living again. That's what you do. Honey, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way. Hell, there's no way I'd be alive today. And I thank God each night for sending you my way.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I know just where you come from and what you've been through. And I've heard you say that life's not fair. But baby, when I say that I love you, hon, I really do. There's nothing in my heart for you to be scared. 'Cause baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sun shine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. The winds may blow harder in our future, oh, but I know it won't fade us away. We'll ride the waves and hold on a little tighter, and in 100 years from now you'll still hear me say, baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sun shine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand I wanna be your one and only man.
Song number 2.
I've got all the time in the world, that's what they say. Someday we'll sit down and work it out, ah, but not today. But seasons come and years have passed, and now the cold wind blows. Past regrets and things unsaid is now their home. I don't wanna be stone cold when I'm standing before the stone of someone I should have made things right, but I left alone. That old winter chill of stubborn pride will leave you frozen to the bone. And if that's the price for being right, I don't wanna be stone cold. don't wanna be stone cold. And if that's the price for being right, I don't wanna be stone cold.
His name is Stephen Wood. Stephen Wood Music, if you want to follow him on social media. That song is called Stone Cold, and you can check out a great video to that one on YouTube. And before that, Baby I Do. Well, Baby I Do have more music for you. We're getting warmed up right now in hour number 3. More triple plays on the way. How about the third one for Stephen Wood? It is called Oh No, Oh God on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I remember the day I was sitting on the couch watching cartoons when the news came out. The king of rock and roll died today. Mom came in crying and I heard her say, oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave this way? My heart is broken for someone I really didn't know. Oh no, oh God. I was just 18 when I called Mom back. Son, you gotta come home, it's about your dad. He passed away in the middle of the night. Family's coming in and we wanna make it right. Oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave this way? My heart is broken for someone I didn't really know. Oh no, oh God. Standing in the chapel with him lying there, I thought for just a moment, did he really care? Oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave me this way? 'Cause my heart, oh, is broken for someone I really didn't know. Oh no, oh God. Oh no, oh God.
Kenny Kershaw, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's Best.
Finally figured out gas tank is running on E. Guess I better slow down so time don't get the best of me. By your sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new, someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be. Am I too far gone? Can I find a purpose in me? By you sleepy old town, thoughts and memories. No matter how far the distance, freedom don't feel free. I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new, someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Ooh, where do I belong? As the sun goes down, this world keeps spinning around, and I wonder if you notice me. Feels too good to be true when something feels brand new. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm crying now, I'm crying now. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? Is it somewhere new, someplace I've known? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where do I belong? Ooh, where do I belong?
Song number 2.
Listen, baby, I know you're young, I know you're wild, I know you're free, my only son. Listen closely, if you can, that I want for you, my son, is to be a simple man. Be a simple man. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, ooh, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, oh baby, you'll find love. But don't forget, son, there is someone up above. quench your lust for the rich man's gold that you need is in your soul. You can do this, ah, baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
That is called Mama's Simple Man. Her name is Megan Irby. She is from the great state of Texas. And before that, another great song, Where Do I Belong? You belong on the radio, my friend. And we just recently had a great radio interview. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show archives. That is on the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And I'm going to add 2 more interviews from tonight in there as well. The artists can download them, share it on your social media, do whatever you want with them. And we hope you guys listen to those interviews over and over and over again. We know the artist sure will appreciate it. She'll appreciate me playing this last song, too. The third one for the triple play from Megan Irby is called Long Ride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
This town is slowing down. Sun is falling asleep. Full moon is hiding out behind those live oak trees. Come on, let's take a drive. We got nothing to do. Babe, go grab the key. I'll put on my shoes. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Sound up, humming along. It's just you and me. Never should have waited this long. Grabbing at the summer breeze. We got the world right now. We ain't got the time. And even though it's running out, forever you'll be mine. Yeah. I wanna take a long ride. Back road in the moonlight. Stare into those deep brown eyes. Stay up too late. Baby, move a little closer. I lay my head up on your shoulder. We're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Blair and Gojo on the radio. not too late. Come a little closer and lay my head up on your shoulder. Oh, we're only getting older. Let's not wait. I wanna take a long ride. Yeah, yeah. I wanna take a long
Stirring up a spark till I'm one step away from two-stepping away with your heart.
And this.
This old shirt is getting worn. The knees of these jeans are torn. This old back don't work the way it should.
And this.
Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door, my own guitar, that all I need in the crowd is a diamond.
Yeah, I heard from an old bluebird down in Kentucky, you don't love me no more. Don't tell your lies and don't close your eyes. Just shoot it straight, baby, just let it pour. Oh, don't spare me your thunder, 'cause I ain't afraid. Lord knows I'm no stranger to the rain. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Yeah, I heard that you hate me, LA to Miami and everywhere in between. And I don't go around mirrors 'cause it's clear I ain't nothing. And I wonder if you're thinking about me. Well, if this is over, if this is it, don't worry, baby, I'm the comeback kid. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you's gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Brother Jukebox, play me a drinking song. If bottom's up till the bottle's gone. Don't waste your breath, 'cause you say it best when you say nothing at all. Try as I may, I can never be the fairy tale that you've been dreaming. Ain't no turning this thing around. You're more hard living, quitting time. Wonder where you are tonight. I'm always more lost than found. Sure, the 100 proof and the I'm over you gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm sure it'll hit me. But tonight, it's whiskey, women, and with me. Whiskey, women, and with me. Daddy knows the answer to everything. Oh, how to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I've done all that I know to do. I've held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys, but I can't seem to make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same, I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. And now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine. Yeah, she's all mine.
His name is Caden Wilson. It is C-A-D-E-N. That is called Make Her Love Me. And before that, Whiskey, Women, and Whitley. And there's a great video to that song on YouTube as well. And it was produced by the son of the great Keith Whitley, Jesse Keith Whitley, and Lori Morgan's son. Absolutely love that video. And it was great to meet him last September the 30th when I hosted Freedom Jam USA. And Jesse Keith Whitley was the headliner. The third one in the triple play for Caden Wilson, his brand new single, it is called No Good Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I can ride a horse, I can rope a steer, I can shoot a gun, and I can run away from here. I don't rob banks, but I break girls' hearts. The kind of cowboy that leaves them in the dark. Just a no-good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. I lost my love 'cause I just couldn't see till she found another man, a better man than me. May not live a perfect life, but I do love the Lord. Mama tried to teach me, Daddy taught me more. She showed me how to love day after day. He only showed me how to ride away. Just a no-good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. When I find another town, I know what I'd wish. I could be back home with my family once again. Just an old good cowboy, steady looking down. I don't have a home, I just moved from town to town. I lost my love, 'cause I just couldn't see, till she found another man, a better man than me.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Hell of a week, glad it's gone. I've been thinking about tonight all day long. Cut my hair, cash my check, put on my boots and my little black dress. I've been good, but it's time to break some rules and cross some lines. Call up some of those crazy old friends of mine. Get us some of that neon burning on Broadway. Take it all the way to closing time, and we'll keep on burning in at my place. We ain't sleeping till we see that sunrise. We're on a mission to give up our missing. Don't need permission to lose inhibition. So drink on, here's to a good night of bad decisions. Time is short, it's time to roll. Now we ain't got the time to worry about tomorrow. It ain't New Year's, nobody's birthday, but we don't need a reason to celebrate. Under that neon burning on Broadway, take it all the way to closing time, then we'll keep on burning in at my place. We ain't sleeping till we see that sunrise. We're on a mission to give up our missing. We don't need permission to lose inhibition. So drink on, here's to a good night of bad decisions. Under that neon burning on Broadway, take it all the way to closing time. Keep on burning in at my place. We ain't sleeping till we see that sunrise. We're on a mission to give up our missing. Don't need permission to lose inhibition. So drink on, cheers to a good night of bad decisions. Of bad decisions. Let's make some bad decisions.
Number 2.
It's hard to watch TV screens full of hate, full of me. These days, it's all you see. Young man, 21, bad as hell at everyone. Turns to a bottle of pills and a loaded gun, just like his daddy done. God forbid we pray. Bow our heads, hit our knees, and have some faith. Let's not do the one thing that takes away the pain. No, let's not say his name out loud, except in vain. And as the devil smiles at our children while they play, God forbid we pray. soldier son, husband, dad. He went to war and brought it back. And in his head, he's still on the front line, trying to get a job and get by. God forbid we pray, bow our heads, hit our knees, and have some faith. Let's not do the one thing that takes away the pain. No, let's not say it's lame, out loud accepting pain. And as the devil smiles at our children while they play, God forbid we in a world being so crazy as it is, God forbid we pray. God forbid. God forbid we pray. God forbid we pray. God forbid we
She is also an alumni artist from NBC's The Voice. She was on Team Kelly Clarkson, and my good friend from Norco, California, Presley Tennant. That is called God Forbid We Pray. And before that, her brand new single out to radio called Bad Decisions. Well, you guys made good decisions if you're hanging out with me tonight, and I do appreciate it. We've got one more to play from Presley, and that's going to be the last one on this Triple Play Thursday tonight. Her latest single, or one of her latest singles, is called Somebody Like You from Presley Tennant on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You like the fast lane, I like them back roads. You take your heels in and I go where the wind blows. We were the wrong fit, that's just the way it goes. Thought you got over it, now I don't think so.
Once again, her name is Presley Tennant, a great alumni artist of NBC's The Voice from Norco, California. Presley Tennant Music, if you want to find her on social media. Well, thanks for finding me on social media tonight. I had a great time on this Triple Play Thursday and laughed so much over here on TikTok, I think my cheeks hurt, but we had a good time tonight. What do you say we do it again tomorrow night? New Music Friday will hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll be live all over that social media and live on our website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor.